Hey everyone, my name is Morgan and welcome back to Fortnite. A few days after launch, we did a video here on the channel called The Best Nuts and Bolts Farm. This allowed you to get 300 to 500 nuts and bolts in just over 5 minutes by doing a repair the shelter and opening up the hidden caches. Every single one you opened that wasn't the objective would give you a stack of 75 nuts and bolts. Well, that method has now been patched for no real reason at all other than to make the grind a little bit more infuriating, and you now get a stack of 9 nuts and bolts when you open that. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my personal favorite way to farm for nuts and bolts after that method was fixed. If you're an endgame player, this is obviously going to be common knowledge to you, but if you guys are new and still learning Fortnite, or you literally just started the game, this is going to help you out a great deal, and that's the entire focus of the videos here on the channel, to keep you guys informed and teach you things you may not know. So I'm going to show you guys my personal favorite way to farm, so let's go ahead and get into it. First, if you have an Outlander, make sure you play them, as playing an Outlander will earn you extra loot sometimes from harvesting stuff. And if you guys are farming solo, make sure you do this in a private match. If you have friends and they're okay with you farming, that's perfectly okay. But if you guys are farming solo, do it in a private match, because nothing is more frustrating than having somebody join your game and then all they do is run around and gather resources. Seriously, don't be that guy, because it's really annoying. Once you guys have selected your hero and you guys are in a private match ready to go, look for a mission in the city. If you can get one without a time limit, that's best, but if you don't really have a choice, go ahead and start one with a time limit. As soon as you spawn into the city, most people would prioritize cars to get their metal and nuts and bolts, but I actually have a priority pattern I go in. As soon as I spawn in, I start looking for a street lined with parking meters. This is where you will start. You want to run up and down the street destroying the parking meters. If you're playing an Outlander, you should be getting 2 stacks of nuts and bolts per parking meter that you destroy. So if you've got 5 on one single side of the street, that's 10 nuts and bolts. Once you guys have destroyed all the parking meters that you can find, you want to start looking around for the green generator boxes and the telephone booths. If you destroy both of these, not only will you get mechanical parts, but you will also get nuts and bolts from them as well. If you can manage to find transformers and like big electrical towers and stuff, destroy those, as they will give you nuts and bolts as well, and a pretty generous amount. Once you guys have found those, if you find toolboxes as you're running around, loot those and then destroy them. They have a chance to get you nuts and bolts. And your final priority, once you guys have destroyed the parking meters and the generators and stuff, should be the cars. The reason I save the cars for last is because they take a little bit longer to destroy. The generators are 2 hits, the parking meters are normally 1, and you can get through them pretty quickly. Once you guys have destroyed all the ones that you can find, then you can start focusing on the cars. If I do a timed mission with a length of 20 minutes, I can normally get about 200 to 300 nuts and bolts in about 20 minutes, which isn't awful, but if you got people with you, you can probably get it done quicker and just split the resources. But I just wanted to bring you guys this guide and updated nuts and bolts farm since the other method was fixed. I felt that I owed it to you guys, and hey, it's going to help some people out there. But anyways, if you found today's video helpful, a like is always appreciated here at the channel. And if you guys happen to be new to Split Screen, be sure to subscribe for everything Fortnite, Destiny 2, and more. Once again, my name is Morgan. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.